What's up, everybody? It's your boy Will here, Tea Time Tranquility. Wanted to make a quick video of my golf bag and what's in the bag. So I chose the Ghost golf bag, not just off the aesthetics, although that was a big deciding factor for me. Thing is beautiful. I love the red zippers and everything. The PU leather, I wanted something that was very luxurious feeling and just look good sitting on the back of a cart, or if you're carrying it. And you know, this kind of hit all the boxes for me. This or the Vessel bag. I will say I was kind of torn between the two, but I ended up going with this. I just kind of like the flashiness of it a bit more, just to be honest with you. But some cool attributes this bag has is, one, it came with two different kinds of straps. So you have like the cart bag strap, that's what I would refer to this as, or the backpack style one, which you can use, you know, if you're walking or if you just prefer one over the other. The rain hood, which I currently have off, but it is rain season, so I might be putting this back on the bag. And it came with a little bag full of stuff. It came with the ball marker, actually, which is on the side over here. You can easily just pop that right off. Came with the marker over here, which you use with that Ghost Golf branded little Sharpie you can use to, you know, mark your ball, whatever, put a putt line on there. And then with some other zippers, there's other stuff you can hang on there, but I thought it was a little tacky, so I didn't put anything extra on the bag. It did come with this too, and also this little bottle opener thing I have on the side there. I will say, switching out the straps, super easy. It just like clips in and out, just like that. I mean, so easy, it's unbelievable. And like the zippers, high quality, love the sound, love the feel. Currently I'm rocking just some golf balls in there. I also have some with my tees in this back pocket. Some Golf Pride tees. Titleist Pro V1 X. Got a few of those in there. Not really good enough to be using those, but I still like them. Magnetic pouch. I know this is a popular thing with a lot of new luxury bags. They have the magnetic pouches. Works great, feels great, super high quality. Have my divot tool and ball marker in here. Blue tees. Unfortunately, by the way, I'm not sponsored by Ghost Golf or anything that you're seeing in this video. Would be great if I was, but not sponsored. Just showing off my gear. Currently have the TaylorMade tour gloves in here. And on both sides, pockets are the same actually on both sides. This was meant to be like an ambidextrous, universal kind of bag. Which is whatever. I don't really need the large pocket on the one side. I don't really care about that. You do have a cooler pocket on both sides, which is cool. You could probably fit about 3 beers on each side, or more, depending on how, if you want them hanging out or not. But has a drainage plug too, or not plug, but hole. So if you have any kind of ice or anything in there, it'll drip out, won't like ruin anything. Pocket on both sides there, you can use that for whatever you want. Strap up here, little handle there. And the inside is like felt lined, super premium feeling. I like that. It's gentle on the clubs. You know, you spend all this money on your clubs, you want them to be taken care of. On this side over here, carbon fiber legs. Love that. Super premium, lightweight. So if you are carrying and walking this bag, you'll appreciate that. And speaking of which, this bag comes in around 6.5 pounds, not including your clubs or anything else in the bag. You know, once you add all that in, that's definitely a couple pounds to it, but you know, 6.5 pounds for a bag, not too terrible. Not the lightest, not the heaviest out there. And also, the legs can lock into that, and it'll stand by itself too, depending on how you have the weight distributed and everything like that. I think this might be for, I don't know actually what that's for, to be honest with you. No idea. But I think you can fit an umbrella on this too. Don't know if that's what this is for. But anyway, solid bag all around. I'm going to give it a 8.5 out of 10. Definitely could be better. I don't think it's perfect, but great bag all around. Highly recommend it. If you're looking for a premium bag, check this thing out. You know, Dick's sells them, Golf Galaxy. Obviously, you can go to the website. They have different colorways. You know, the gray and the black on black, white and black, all black, blue and white, whatever you want. All have different names. This one's the Maverick style. Definitely recommend it. Any friends or family that asks about a, you know, premium luxury feeling golf bag, go check this out. You won't regret it. So on the second part of my review here, I wanted to go over the clubs that are in the bag I have here. Again, this is the Ghost Golf bag. So starting from, go from the bottom to the top here. So cheap little wedge I bought at a, I think it was Played Against Sports. This is just a 54 degree. Don't even know the brand, Raven, but I bought it. It was like, I don't know, $5, $10, something like that. Definitely getting replaced soon. I'm thinking of doing a wedge fitting, which I might post on my channel. And speaking of which, definitely like and subscribe, please. It helps me out tremendously. Put in the comments if there's anything you also want me to review more of. I do plan on reviewing each of my clubs. I'm going to do a yardage distance on each of them. I'm going to go to the range and I'll post that. But please like and subscribe to the channel. Really helps me out. And hopefully one of these brands wants to sponsor me. That'd be awesome. You know, send me some stuff. But anyway, back to this. That's my 54 degree. 58 over here. Titleist Vokey design. SM10. This thing, I mean, it is beautiful. They make some of the most beautiful looking wedges in the game. Hands down, no questions asked. I currently have the Golf Pride grips on all of my clubs. And this is the mid-size grip. The rest of my grips, I have the mid-size +4 Align, which they're okay. They're good. I liked them at first. But after a few rounds of golf or, you know, you're spending an hour or two at the range, it starts to kind of dig into your hands and you kind of get blisters from it. Borderline blisters. You know, I mean, my hands are okay, but it doesn't feel good after a while. But anyway, moving up, I got fit for these clubs actually. The TaylorMade QI Max irons. I went to Golf Galaxy, one of my local shops, got fit for these. I tried the Ping G440s, the Callaway, I don't know if it was the Quantum or the Elite, I forget, but I got fit for these ones specifically. Went the farthest, hit the smoothest. I like how they sounded too and felt. So these are the ones that I went with. I only did the 5 through pitching wedge. I didn't get the approach wedge. You know, I'm also, it's interesting. They're supposed to be more forgiving being the Max, but I will say compared to my Strata set that I started out with, the pitching wedge, the sole of this is definitely wider and fatter than the Stratas were, which is kind of shocking to me. But not here nor there. That is what they are. So like I said, 5 through pitching wedge there. And I also got fit to have the KBS Max Light shafts on them. This definitely helped me get my swing speed up a little bit more. You know, obviously faster swing speed, farther yardages. So yeah, that's what I'm rocking on those. The Titleist Vokey here is just a regular wedge flex. I kind of prefer a heavier shaft on the wedges. I think most people do. It gives you a bit more control. You know, you don't want something that's super light and, you know, flinging all over the place. You want to be more precise, more accurate when you're definitely chipping around the green. Moving up though to my 4 here. So this is a 4 hybrid Ping G440 Max. A little foreshadowing here for the driver, but I went to get a hybrid because I didn't have a 4 iron. And I also wanted something for about that 200-yard gap there where I'm not going to be able to hit my 5 iron. I don't want to hit the 3 wood because I might be on a bad lie. This works perfect. If I'm ever in the rough or whatever the case might be, this is the club to go to. The rough is probably the best example because it can scoop through there, it has the loft to bounce the ball up, get that in the air, back onto the fairway. I really like this club. This is a 70-gram shaft too, actually. And all of my clubs are stiff flex shafts. So this is a 70 gram one. And I mean, the swing speed's up there too on that compared to for the KBS Max Lights I have here. But moving on from that, I just have a old 5-wood. Paid like 10 bucks for this thing. It's a little 5-wood here. Not much to talk about with that. One of my newest clubs in the bag, my TaylorMade QI 4D 3-wood. Absolutely love this thing. Hitting it off the deck, teeing it up, whatever the case is. It's a nice little fairway finder. If I don't want to use the driver, or if it's like a narrower fairway, I love going with the 3-wood here. Max yardage I've hit with this, I think, is 227, but I will be doing a review just to show that. Moving on to my driver, I have a Ping G430 Max, like I said, foreshadowing from the hybrid. So this is my driver I got fit for when I went to get the irons as well.